Hi everyone, this is a quick video introducing you to Module 2. Module 2 is the first module where you will have a major writing assignment. So there are several major writing assignments this semester. You will complete 2 paragraphs, one long essay, and then a reflective essay at the end of the class. The first 2 major writing assignments are just paragraph length, which means that they are shorter and they are only supposed to be 1 paragraph. So I have some stuff in the module for you to read to better understand this assignment. I'm going to go over the module and talk a little bit about each of the assignments that you'll complete. You only have 3 to do for this one, and again they'll follow that same pattern that I talked about in the first video, which is you'll have a reading assignment with questions to answer. You'll have a grammar quiz to take, and then you will have a writing assignment. In this case, the writing assignment is the paragraph. So we are finished with Module 1 here. Module 2 is all about the illustration paragraph. And again, you have an overview and a to-do list that you can follow along with. We are also starting to look at some of the other chapters in the textbook. This one is about understanding reading, writing, and critical thinking and how those go together. Your questions this time are about the article, Why Are We So Angry? So you have 4 questions again that you'll answer. You'll type these up in a Word document and submit that file to this assignment, just like you did with the last one. The questions as we go through the semester for the next few reading assignments will get a little bit more complex because we want you to be identifying certain parts of the article, in this case things like thesis statements or pieces of evidence and that kind of stuff. And then as we go through the semester, I'll be asking you for more and more complex things because we're learning more and more about writing. Then we get to the grammar review. You are doing fragments for this one. We're following along roughly with the grammar in the book. So the first section the first chapter in the grammar section is the basic sentence, and then it moves to fragments, run-ons, and so forth. So we're following along with that roughly. So I have a video here along with the chapter in the book for you to look over before you attempt the grammar quiz, which is exactly the same as the last one. So you'll start to see a pattern with these modules. Then we get to this reading assignment, and it's really important that you read through these sections. What I have linked for you is how to write a paragraph assignment, basically. It's a discussion of writing well. And the Writing Well chapter covers all kinds of ways to write well. So we're seeing it covers both writing at a paragraph length assignment versus an essay length, so it differentiates between the two. And then there are also some examples of how to write just a paragraph, so you can look at those pages and an example of how to do one for an illustration assignment. And then here is the section on illustration writing. So there's a couple of different places that will help you with this writing assignment. It was really important that you read them. I also have a linked video here that's just a lecture video that I've done explaining how to approach writing a paragraph assignment. So since this is our first major writing assignment, it's worth 100 points. You want to make sure that you are getting enough background information before you start writing it. This video will help you do that. So the assignment itself is just a single paragraph where you will write about your intended career path. So if you've chosen your career path, then your essay, your paragraph will be about how that career path is the best one for you. If you have not chosen a career path, then you want to write about why you're the best employee for someone to hire. So you will essentially list characteristics that make you a good employee. The point of doing an illustration paragraph is to provide examples of something. So you have one overall topic, which is this is my intended career path, or this is why I make a good employee, and then you will provide specific examples underneath of that. There's an example right here that you can look at. And then down here at the bottom, you'll see the rubric that I'll use to grade your paragraph, and you can kind of see what the categories are. You'll have a topic and concluding sentences, so you'll be graded on that separately from content, from organization, grammar, punctuation, and format. So make sure that you are meeting each of those categories. This is the criteria here that's listed out. The paragraph is a single paragraph, about 8 to 12 sentences, so it's a little bit longer than what you might normally write in an essay, but I am trying to make sure you get all of that content in there, so that's why it's a little bit longer sentence-wise than you might normally write. Make sure that you have that introduction sentence and concluding sentence, because it's just one paragraph. That chapter on writing well will discuss how to write each of those sentences and what those should contain. Obviously, the middle then of your paragraph is just examples. This example here that I have linked for you is one that I created, so you can see what it looks like. Let me open it up for you. I believe that I have an outline written for you. You do not need to do an outline for your own essay. This is just to help you see how I created my paragraph, and then the paragraph is down here underneath. This is what the format will look like. This is the type of font that you need, the double spacing, all of that. And then this is how you would put together, your first sentence versus your concluding sentence, and then what the sentences will look like in between. So you can kind of see that as an example. Again, you don't need to put the outline in for your final draft, but if you want to write one, you're more than welcome to. For the next paragraph assignment, we will actually do a little bit more pre-writing in order to help you get to the point where you have enough information for your paragraph. This paragraph is a little bit more personal, so we don't need that necessarily all that pre-writing to do that. So if you have questions, obviously that's the end of the module, is to finish that illustration paragraph. I would give yourself some time to do it. Don't try to finish it, right before the module is due. If you have questions, obviously make sure that you are sending me an email. I have had a few students email me already with concerns about how to navigate through Canvas, and I'm more than happy to send you a video or screenshots or links to the Canvas guides or something to help you out. So hopefully you are doing well in the class, and I will talk to you later.